minute. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's still a little bit dark out here, even though it's a little bit after 7. This time change is kind of make you feel like it's still nighttime or it's still so early in the morning, but it's a little bit after 7. But again, thanks so much for tuning in. I had this thought this morning for Mya's Marriage Minute. Like, I'm Mya's Minute, but my channel is Mya's Minute. But I was like, what about Mya's Marriage Minute? It came to my thought this morning, so I was like, it would be cool just to hop on in the mornings to just talk about marriage. Just talk about some things that could possibly be going on in your marriage. Of course, I will be speaking from experience. Most of what I'll be talking about will be stuff that I may have experienced, or maybe things that I've witnessed with other people. But what I wanted to chat about this morning is about sometimes as females, like we can be like too strong in our marriage. Like, for instance, sometimes we might find it hard to accept help from our husbands, or maybe we're used to being a single mom. I can speak for myself. I was a single mom. I had 2 sons already before I got married, so I don't feel like it was difficult for me to like allow him to do things and allow him to help me, because sometimes we look back now and he's like, you let me do this and you let me do that, and I'm like, I don't know, it wasn't really a big deal for me. But I know that I'm not a type A personality, and no shade, no offense to anybody that's a type A. I'm just not that person. So I know that it may be a little difficult sometimes to maybe like relinquish help, not help, relinquish like feeling like we're in control or we got everything under control, because we're used to just doing all the things. Especially if you were a single mom, you're used to taking care of a lot of things. So sometimes once you get married, it may be a little difficult to like let your husband handle certain things, because you're used to doing it. So that part, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Like, be okay with letting him help you. Be okay with allowing him to just take on certain roles and certain responsibilities, even though you may be used to doing it, or you may feel like your way is good, or even if you feel like your way is better. Just allow him that room to, have his place in the relationship, and have things that he's able to, like, allow him to serve you. That's a whole nother topic for another video, that word serve. But be able to just relinquish some of your control, or maybe some of your need to be in control. I know sometimes that there are certain situations where maybe the wife might make more money than the male. Do you know any relationships like that where the wife might make more money than hubby? Um, I know as a man, like, it could be a little frustrating. It might mess with your ego a bit. But I would say, like, as the wife, if that is your situation, try your best, like, not to like hold it over his head, or don't make him feel small about it. Or And I would also say that all of your finances should be going into one account, and it shouldn't be my this and my that. And even now, my husband is reminding me about the word my, or his, or mine, because, like, when it comes to the vehicles, when you have a vehicle that you drive every day, and hubby has a vehicle that he drives every day, you might be just, I'm prone to say your truck, or your, he keeps saying it's not mine, it's no your, it's no, it's ours. So that is also a part of your mind that has to shift as it pertains to your finances. It doesn't matter who puts in more, who puts in less. It should all be going into one pot. And you all, take care of everything you need to take care of out of one. And this may be difficult, I know. For us, I won't say it was difficult. It's just that when we first got married, quite naturally, we had separate accounts, and it actually stayed that way for a while. But anything, because whatever I wanted to see, I could see, and whatever he wanted to see, he could see. So eventually one day, he was the one who initiated. He was like, he's gonna close his account, and we just we just joined into account, one bank. So once again, don't hold it over him. Good morning, good morning. Hey, thank you, Jason. You have a good morning as well. Good morning, football moss. Hi, good morning. You're a kid and you understand. Well, I'm glad you understand. I'm glad I'm making some sense even for the young people. Um, what else? So if you make more money than hubby, remember, don't hold it over him. Don't be so strong. Allow him to be able to help you. And remember, like you all are on one team. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my little notes over here. And be sure that like there's no competition going on. Like sometimes you see relationships and it almost looks like they might be competing with one another. Like I did this or I did that, and that's that's never a good thing because usually someone you're competing against, like it's like what's the reason that you're competing? Because you want to feel a sense of accomplishment, you want to feel like you won in a certain situation, but you don't compete with like people that you love. um you don't compete with your spouse, because your spouse is there to love you, to serve you. So that's not someone like that you would want to be in competition with, or someone that you should be in competition with. um I remember, and also I want to say, like, don't keep score. Like, don't keep things in your mind like, well, I did this much and she did that much, or I did this much and he did that much. Don't do that. I remember having those type of thoughts, like when we first had our my husband and I had our first son together. I would think, not that I want it to happen, but I guess maybe it's TV show culture. I don't know. I would remember having thoughts like thinking like, um who was gonna wake up to take care of the baby, like when he gets up, if he's gonna do it one day and I'm gonna do it one day, or if it's gonna be like some keeping score type thing. But it was nothing like that, because my husband, God bless him, like he got up whenever, like he didn't care. He just would get up and do it, and I'm so thankful for that. And there was never any conversation of, I got up today, is your turn tomorrow, or I got up last time the baby woke up, now it's your turn. Like there was never any conversations like that. And I would encourage you to do the same, because it's just about like sharing the responsibility. Because a day is gonna come where you may not be feeling well, you may need help, and vice versa. So there come some days where he might be tired, and of course you're gonna step in and you're gonna do what you have to do. Like share the share whatever the responsibility is. Don't keep track in your head. Don't like taking down thoughts like I did more, he did less. Resist the urge to do it. In your flesh, you might want to do it, but I would say don't do it. Good morning. Good morning. The earth has said hello. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. You have a wonderful day as well. Only. Good morning, Jason. Thank you. I have my keys. Thank you so much. So, um, I think that's all I have for you today. Just some things I was thinking about, some marriage stuff. As I said, I had a thought this morning about Mya's marriage minute, so I just hopped on just to chat with a few things, chat with you about a few things as it pertains to marriage. So hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'm gonna say bye. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you next time. And thank you so much for tuning in to Mya's minute. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.